Game Kings, the definition of game, documentary, coming soon. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, I didn't even want to do this video, man. You know, I'm just chilling, enjoying my Sunday night, you feel me? But I'm like, why do guys have to write comments like these? I'm like, damn. Like, how come these guys just don't get it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, what is so hard about understanding game? See, dudes, is really what it is this. Is that guys, need to actually deal with women in real life to understand what's going on out here. But what am I even talking about, right? So the other day I put out this video. I think it was titled Tinder Girls Rate Mr. Lucario's Looks. And basically, in the video, I took some screenshots of some, comments that was under He Didn't Succeed's video where dudes were saying, yo, Mr. Lucario's ugly. Mr. Lucario don't look good. Mr. Lucario's ugly. And then I contrasted that with some women on Tinder who were basically sending me messages, calling me handsome and all that other shit, right? So I see this dude's comment, Randall Keith, right? And he says, this is ridiculous. We all know that you can get women. Those guys saying that you are 4 out of 10 are just trolling to get a reaction, and it seemed to have worked. The argument is that women only feel you if they find you to be physically attractive. And this video just proves that you are able to get women without game. Your game is just an add-on to your looks. You say that game is your strategy, and I agree. In your case, your game is your looks. For most guys who do well with women, this is the case. If anything, this video just discredits your channel and business, because why would people listen to a guy who easily gets women to be attracted to him by using just his photos? Some of these guys on here never ever get messages like that, and they never will. How are you not seeing the flaw in all of this? Probably the most frustrating video you ever made, laughing my ass off, right? So then I replied to him, I said, did you not see the woman who didn't get with me, even though she, I should have put did, even though she did think I'm handsome? Furthermore, where did I say I slept with any of these women, right? So then he replies to me and he says, I'm not saying that if a woman finds you to be handsome, it is guaranteed for her to sleep with you. I'm saying if she does not find you to be handsome, then your chances are extremely low. And a lot of the guys who watch these videos are probably not the nicest looking dudes. Most guys who get ass in real life won't ever be able to name one dating coach. This is because they understand it's their looks plus having the social skills of a normal person. And way deep down inside, Lucario, I think you yourself believe this too. I like your videos, man, but I just don't understand how a guy who plays the game on easy mode can teach some guys who have to play the exact same game on hard mode. So then I replied to him, I said, how do you explain all these average to below average looking guys who get women? Also, like I always say, looks are subjective. So by your logic, a guy can just find women who thinks he looks good, right? So now I wanted to expand on this thing of the stuff that he was saying. Now, first of all, he said these guys are just trolling me, to get my attention. Now, these guys were not just trolling. These were guys who were leaving comments on someone else's videos. It wasn't my video. See, trolling would be if they come on my video and was, saying all that stuff. No, they were commenting under He Didn't Succeed's video, where He Didn't Succeed was making a video about me, saying that I'm basically the same shit you're saying. He Didn't Succeed was saying, Mr. Lucario is, not getting chicks from game. He's just getting it from his looks, right? Now, what you have to understand is that your look, right, or your appearance or your looks are part of your game. That can be part of your strategy. So yeah, a chick could think you're good looking, and you can use that to attract the chick. You understand what I'm saying? But what you're saying is that that's basically, it, or most of it. You're saying, well, it's not about game. It's, you just, women think you look good, and then that's that's what it is, right? And like I said in my comment, I said, where did I say I even, got with these girls, right? So what happened was I put about 7, clips or 7 screenshots of women talking about I'm handsome, right? And one of them was a woman who said I was handsome, but also declined to even get with me because she saw that I was in an open relationship. So what did me being handsome to her or good looking to her have to do with anything? I still didn't get with her, right? And all of the other women that I actually had in those screenshots, I never met any of those women. You understand what I'm saying? I just posted those screenshots up to show you that there were women who said I was handsome to make a point that it didn't matter what men on YouTube and the internet or men in general are saying about your looks. It only applies to if women are attracted to you. That's the only reason. See, those women that I showed you in that video, I didn't get with any of them. So what did me being good looking to them or them thinking I'm handsome, what was the point? Like, what did it matter? You understand? Did it matter that they thought I was handsome if I'm not getting with them? What was the point? Right? So to say that, it's just about your looks and, if you look good, then you're going to, get the girls and that's the end all be all. That's bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? That's complete fucking bullshit. And it's just annoying that dudes still, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get this shit. You understand? And you was like, what else did you say in here? You were saying that, some of these guys on there will never ever get messages like that. And it doesn't matter. You don't need to get messages like that. A lot of the girls that I met on Tinder didn't even give me messages like that. A lot of the girls that I met on Tinder never said anything about me being handsome and cute and all that other stuff, in the messages. So it's not about that. And this is what you guys got to understand. It's easy for a woman to get a good looking dude. I'm going to say that again. It is easy for a woman to get a good looking dude. Easy. That shit is nothing to a woman. So yeah, a woman's gonna, holler at dudes that she thinks is attractive. But if we talk about, let's say, what people would consider a stereotypical good-looking dude, let's say a guy who, is like 5'11", 6 feet, fit, and that type of dude. That's easy for women to get. Super easy. You understand? See, when I date these chicks, they show me their Tinder. They show me their Bumble profiles and all that other stuff. They show me their inboxes on Instagram and all these other different things, right? And there's a lot of dudes in there that most people would consider good looking. So what I'm saying is this. What separates this good looking guy from this good looking guy from this good looking guy? Their level of game. You understand? So when you're sitting there talking about, all this game stuff is ridiculous and it just discredits your whole philosophy of game. And I'm like, bruh, are you out of your fucking mind? Again, like I said, it's nothing for a chick to get a good looking guy. And so what happens is what differentiates these good looking men is their game, is their strategy. Because what will happen is women will interact with good-looking dudes, but then if that good-looking guy is annoying, if he's needy, if he's a goofy-ass nigga, she not gonna fuck with him. You understand what I'm saying? Also, what you have to understand is that women are super fickle and flaky and all over the fucking place. You understand what I'm saying? They are all over the fucking place. So what that means is that 1 minute the chick's into you, the next minute she's not. 1 minute she want to fuck with you, the next minute she don't. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not like there's this, step-by-step thing like, oh, this guy's a good-looking man, so therefore she's going to like him, and then they're going to have sex. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this shit don't work that way. Like I said, all of those women that I showed, those screenshots, I didn't meet any of them, and all of them said that I was good-looking. You understand what I'm saying? So what are you talking about where you have this thing where you think that it's just about you being good looking and that's the end all be all. And then you're saying that, you said if, let me see, I want to get your exact word. You said, I'm not saying that if a woman finds you to be handsome, it is guaranteed for her to sleep with you. You said, I'm saying if she does not find you to be handsome, then your chances are extremely low. And that is a crock of shit. You're saying that if she does not find you to be handsome, then your chances are extremely low. So all of those women found me handsome. So how come my chances weren't extremely high? How come I didn't fuck all 7 of those chicks that I put on the thing? How come? Right? But also what you have to understand is that, and I've said this a million fucking times, a woman, right, does not need for you to be her physical type for her to be sexually attracted to you. Do you understand that? A dude does not have to be a woman's physical type for her to be sexually attracted to that guy. He doesn't have to be her physical type for her to even think this dude has sex appeal, man. This is what y'all... Look, man. Will it be, better if that particular guy is, her physical type? Sure. Right? But he doesn't need to be for her to be sexually attracted to him. You understand what I'm saying? Because when it comes to a woman being sexually attracted to a guy, as long as the guy has sex appeal, right? Then what happens is that she can be sexually attracted to him. So she doesn't have to think he's handsome for her to think he has sex appeal. You understand what I'm saying? So a guy could be an average looking dude, but he has sex appeal, and that's what makes the woman sexually attracted to him. So just because she doesn't think he's handsome doesn't mean that his chances are low of getting with her. You understand what I'm saying? This is where behavior comes in. This is where appearance comes in. You understand? Because if a guy, his appearance is on point, right? And his behavior is on point, right? That means that to that woman, he could be sexually attractive, meaning he has sex appeal. This is what y'all don't get. Look, let me explain it in terms that some of you guys will understand. Think about a chick who you think is a dime. You understand? You're like, she's bad. That's your ideal. You want that dime. You're sexually attracted to that dime, right? But sometimes you may be, at a bar, at a club, whatever, right? It's, going on 2 a.m, and you see this chick, but she's like, a strong 6. Right? So she's not as physically attractive as the dime, but there's something about her that makes you want to smash. You understand? You're like, I'll fuck the shit out this chick right here. Even though like she's a 6, but you like her energy, her attitude, she's flirting with you. You understand? She's basically letting you know you could have it, right? And you're like, you know what? I'm trying to fuck tonight. This 6 is trying to fuck. I'm about to fuck this 6, right? So the same thing applies to women. The woman, she's like, well, this guy ain't, my ideal type, but there's something about this motherfucker. He got my attention. The way he's talking, the way he's making me feel, I want to fuck with this dude. This is why you can see a lot of average to even sometimes below average guys with women. I don't understand why this is so hard for dudes to understand, but see, really, I do understand it. It's more so when I see comments like this and when I see guys talk about this type of stuff, I just know that these are the type of guys who are not really out there dealing with women. Because if you were out there dealing with women, you would see this all the time. You would see guys who are average looking dudes with women all the fucking time. You understand? Look, I always, point to RSD. Just look at RSD. Like, my God, RSD is, full of, dudes who was on some nerdy ass shit, man. Look at fucking Tyler from RSD. You know what I'm saying? Look at fucking Julian from RSD. You understand? Look at my dude Madison from RSD. These aren't like super, what people would consider like physically attractive, like, Chads or whatever the fuck these dudes want to call nowadays. But these guys know how to get women. These guys have sex appeal. These guys have game. You understand? They have game. So I just don't understand how, dudes don't get this shit. They just don't understand this shit. You understand? See, dudes think it's just, this is what I don't understand, right? Just think about this for a second. As all over the place and as complicated as women can be, what would make you think that women will move in such a linear and logical way? Like think about this for a second. You think because a guy's good looking, then that means that that's a straight line to sex. You understand what I'm saying? But you're dealing with an emotional ass creature. You're dealing with a person who moves based off of how they feel in every fucking moment. And you think that just because she thinks this guy is attractive, that's always a fucking, like line just to sex. Like it's just straight there all the time. It's just like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, the guy's good looking. He's going to get it. Like, come on, bruh. Come on. You understand? And you even said, I'm not saying that if a woman finds you to be handsome, it is guaranteed for her to sleep with you. Okay, so then what are you talking about then? What are you talking about? Because in that next line you say, if she doesn't find you to be handsome, your chances are extremely low. And and again, that shows me you don't understand the game. You understand? That shows me you do not understand the game. Because you're saying that these guys were just trolling me. You're like, oh, Mr. Carter, they was just trolling you. No, they were not trolling me. These guys actually, in their actual opinion, they look at me and let me. Okay, let's cut the bullshit. Let's keep this real. The reason why these niggas would say that a dude like me is ugly, one, is because I'm black and I'm dark skinned. So automatically people, they assume, or they have this already, conditioned thought process to look at dark skin and black as ugly. Just off the rip. Let's keep it real here. I remember when I was younger, I used to have women that would come up to me and say, oh, you're pretty for a dark skinned guy. And like that was a compliment. I used to be offended by that shit. You understand? So that's one. Two, they're comparing me to these half a homo looking ass, models, and think these, quote unquote chads, and thinking this is what every girl wants. And if you don't look like that, it's a wrap. You feel what I'm saying? So to them, when they're comparing me to that, they're like, oh, Mr. Lucario's ugly. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what they really think. They're not trolling. That's what they think. And this is why I had to do the video, because I had to show these motherfuckers that they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You understand? I'm showing them that the only opinion that matters is the chick. And I'm showing them that any of these guys out here could be a handsome guy to certain women. That's what I'm saying. Women are going to have different types of men that they find attractive. Listen, the women that I date and they show me certain guys that they fucked with, I'll be looking at them like, this is the guy you think is handsome? This is the guy you think is like for example, a lot of chicks think Ryan Gosling is handsome. You feel what I'm saying? And, I don't like to be judging dudes, but I'm saying I'm like, really? But again, my opinion doesn't matter because I'm not a woman. Do you understand what I'm saying? I can't tell a dude how a woman is going to see them. You understand what I'm saying? That was the point of the video. You know what I mean? That's the fucking point. And so, unfortunately, you have guys out here who, they just don't get it. Because every time I see comments like this, I'm like, this motherfucker just doesn't fucking get it. Have you actually dealt with a woman? Have you dealt with multiple women? Have you in real life had relationships with women? Have you gone outside and seen women with men? What is going on? Like, y'all have to get off of the internet sometimes.
Now, before you go, make sure you click the link below to get your free copy of the audio program, Undeniable Game. This program is going to teach you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women.
In this audio program, you'll learn exactly what you need to do to become that confident man women are attracted to. You'll also learn what you must do to become better at approaching and talking to women. You'll learn why women don't return your calls and what to do to increase the chances of women returning your calls. You'll also learn the only time you should call or text a woman. You'll learn how to start conversations with women. You'll learn the mindset you must have to be successful with women. You'll also learn the main thing you need to do to figure out if a woman is really interested in you, and much more.
So make sure you click the link below to get your copy today.